Pretty enthusiastic plane spotter right there. He was all jumping up and down. I don't have the tripod. I kind of feel like I had to be able to make a move, you know, should some security type arrive or the police. I'm still a little wary, you know, new area. I'm not quite comfortable with it, but there's a little cure for some homesickness. Not that I'm really homesick. This is a much more, oh, look at that, wow. See, that never happened at Austin. You get two good shots like that. Two airplanes in the same view like that, nah. But we did get a lot of this. Boeing 737 operated by Southwest Airlines, taking off to the west. Into a west wind. We're at the east side of the airport today, checking it out. I've driven around, I burned some fuel. No tripod here, I'm freehanding it. I'm sure you can tell from the shaky quality of the video. I feel like I need to be able to make a quick escape. Should I don't know if that, but that may cast more suspicion on me. And Southwest is out of here. Nice flying. We'll get this A321 or something. That's kind of a bummer. Delta getting in the way. I'm trying to shoot this American simply because it's not a Delta, and then you wind up shooting a Delta anyhow. I guess that's the way it is here in Atlanta. It's inescapable. It's like American in Dallas, United at Houston. No shot. See, there's more Delta. There's more Delta. Shooting an American, and all you see is Delta, 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 more Delta. Plenty of Delta. No shortage of Delta. More Deltas down there. Looks like that one's moving. Maybe it's the camera. And there goes American. Up, up, out of here. Out of the frame, on its way. Must be a plane someplace needs a tow. Broke down. Probably a Spirit. I hope the microphone is capturing the rumbling roar of the 777 engines over there. And it's TNT, or it's THT, but I think it's TNT. Taking off over there on, that's well, it'd be 27 right, wouldn't it? Yeah, 27 right. Oh, Canada. Oh yeah, here we go. Home of hockey. I think the local NHL team, the Thrashers, moved to Canada. I never really got into the Thrashers because it sounded like a bunch of skateboarders, to be honest with you. And then I read that it was named after the Georgia state bird, apparently, the thrasher. Had I known that, I probably would have liked the team better. But since I heard Thrashers, I just saw a bunch of guys thrashing around, reading Thrasher magazine, just thrashing, and it didn't sound like hockey to me. It was not my brand of hockey. And there goes Canada. All right, this guy's over there lined up for 3 pi over 2 left. Yesterday was Pi Day, and I didn't use any Radian runway numbering system. There, we're all on camera. Wave hello. And now, so today I'm remembering to do it. That's 270 degrees west, and that is 3 pi over 2 in the Radian runway numbering system. So I was moaning about the kind of lack of 757s, and look what I have here. Man, you know, yesterday I saw that 747. I wonder if that'll work. Get one pulled out here to take off. That'd be cool, wouldn't it? I mean, to see a 747 right here, this close, it'd be awesome. But hey, this is gonna work, man. 757, it's a sharp-looking airplane. I totally dig them. Not quite as nice as the face shot, as the full facial that I was getting yesterday morning in the fog, but it's interesting in its way. Now the plane of interest is obscured. Well, you know, they're all interesting, I have to admit, but like I said, the plane that I am presently interested in is obscured behind this little baby Super 8A. Nice rhyming. I'm going to start rapping. I'm going to go urban and start rapping. Let's see how many Delta airplanes I can get into this We'll frame them between the two tails there. This will be cool. The vertical stabilizers. Watch this. Framed right between the vertical stabilizers. Holy cow, that's art. That is art. Now we're going to take off. Yes, we are. Here we go. Feel the power. Feel the thunder. There he goes. Putting the hammer down. All right. Vibrating the camera. I do apologize. This is just poor work. Maybe in a couple of weeks I'll have enough courage to get the tripod out and actually do this correctly. But until then, we're just going to go kind of half-assed. There we go. Lift overcoming gravity, the wings pushing down sufficient volumes of air to lift that airplane up. It's amazing. Oh, cool, man. They got Whataburger here. Let's give my long-range plane spotting abilities a test here. I'm saying this is a 757. Variety? I don't really know. Perhaps I will put out some effort and try to figure out how to tell. This is probably an Airbus. Yeah, it's an Airbus. What an Airbus. US Airways. So, my long-range plane spotting abilities are not all they could be. I'll work on it. US Airways, what an Airbus. What an Airbus. Heading down to land on the north half of Atlanta, Hartsfield, Maynard Jackson, Beauregard International, behind the Delta, vibrating along on the ground somewhere back in there behind the hill. Well, it's not a 747, but there may be something to that moaning over a lack of large airplanes. Feeling sorry for myself because they go to the other side of the airport. Look at what we have here. It's a 767. All right. Yes, that is cool, man. That's what I like. I've seen one of these in Austin, at Austin Bergstrom. Fabulous. Austin Bergstrom International Airport, deep in the heart of Central Texas. I saw one. It was had to take a detour because it was raining in Houston or something. And so these are still kind of a big deal for me. I know that they get a lot of them here in Atlanta, but you know, I dig it. Wide body aviation. Here we go. 767. Nice little butt shot there. Turning left, getting ready to slam down the throttles, open them up, and get out of Atlanta. Heading to the west. We're at the east side of the airport today. Beautiful, mainly sunny. There's some high clouds around. Sadly, there's going to be an Airbus getting in the way here of what we really want to see. There's the Airbus. See, they're kind of making out a little bit. Now it sort of looks like the Airbus is penetrating the Boeing. Wow, that's a lot of airplanes. 3 of them in that one shot. Listen to that. There he goes. He's leaving. He's leaving. Man, that is an airplane. I got to tell you, size is everything on these planes. Although I think the 747 is a more beautiful plane than the A380. I think the Dash 8 is bigger than the A380 anyhow. Maybe I'm thinking about the C5 Galaxy that the Dash 8 is bigger than, but either way, the 747 is just a more beautiful, elegant airplane, and 767s are pretty cool too. Look at that. Nice, man. Then the big helps because they stay in the frame longer. You can see them further. Successful departure. Goodbye, Delta 767. The magic is happening. And get focused. The Batwing is taking effect. This guy is getting up in the air. Nice flying there. Another plane emerges from behind the wall. They could have put maybe 1 or 2 more levels on this parking garage and we would have an ass-kicking spot. It's a great spot but it's handicapped. Nice. God, that's a cool airplane. I love them. Another slightly larger than normal appearing airplane over there. What do you think? I'm not going to make the call until I get a better idea what it might be. It looks like an Airbus A330. And I'm saying that because of the wing arc and the landing gear. And it appears to have a KLM paint job. This will be my first KLM, Royal Dutch Airlines, I believe. Yeah, it's Dutch. Is that the same as Holland? Yes, it is the same as Holland. Cool, man. So it's my first KLM and only my second A330. Got the A330 departure yesterday. Now I have an A330 arrival. This is pretty cool, man. I dig it. Little Southwest Airlines landing out there on 3π/2 left. Since yesterday was Pi Day, I've been using the Radian runway numbering system today. And 270 degrees is 3π/2. Safely on the ground. We're waiting on Korean Airlines, the A380, to leave. Nice Kalita. I'd seen that guy over in Afghanistan on Kandahar Airfield. I had a great view of him. It was awesome. The airfield there, I mean, it wasn't worth having to travel to Afghanistan, but it was a good spot. And there's a plane way over there on the other side of the airport, way on the south side, south of south. Here comes a departure, 3π/2 right. The magic is happening. I'm getting up into the air, getting out of Atlanta. Pull it back a little bit, see if we can keep them in the frame here as long as possible. Not bad, not bad. Okay, I'm a bit on a hair trigger here, waiting for this KAL. I saw the tail backing out, and so I'm kind of like, oh, any plane, any action down there, this could be the one. But obviously that was not the case on this particular instance. It's a big-ass double-decker tub-looking Airbus, French-speaking product from Toulouse, and really that's what I'm interested in. Whatever's coming down, though, it's got wing arc like an A330, 787 perhaps. That's another option. That's a real possibility. Here it is. Here it comes. I see the tail. Here's the moment I've been waiting for. Here is the moment I've been waiting for. There's some people down here watching with me. The excitement, it's palpable. Oh my God. Oh my God, look at that thing. Holy cow. Now those Europeans, they can build an airplane. It's not very pretty, but the size. Look at it go. Look at it go. It's on its way. Holy cow, man. Man, wow. The batwing is taking effect. Oh yeah, dude. That fucking kicks ass. Sorry about the language. Words failed me there. And that was the word that is undeniably true. Fucking kicks ass. My first A380. I'll have to see the video to really appreciate the airplane next time I'm watching it. You notice how quiet it is. It has these 4 gigantic engines, and it's still not as loud as the most obnoxious plane in commercial aviation today. Sweet, man. And that was a 777 coming down. Let me get over here. I believe that's what it is. Let me find it. There we go. There it is. Or it's an A330. What is it? A330. A330? A330. We'll see when it gets down here closer. But it's hard to tell in the viewfinder. It says 777, 777. 777, right on, 777, cool. So, if I pay attention to what's going on here, I'm getting all flummoxed. I got too much happening. So that's Actually, that's the most spectacular few seconds of plane spotting footage I've ever put together in one take. That was the Korean Airlines A388 leaving. Meanwhile, on the other runway, 3 pi over 2 left, was the Boeing 777 arriving. Please, dear God, be a 777. Yes, it is. And that's a lot of people flying around all at one time when you stop to think about it. But it's cool. I totally dig it. I'm psyched to be here in Atlanta now. I can go to work tomorrow. I'll be happy. I'll have something to talk about. You know, when they ask me, so what do you think of Atlanta so far? I'll say, man, the airport really is cool. I totally dig it. All right, that is it for today. Well, hold on. Yeah, no, that's it. We're gonna call it a day. I'm gonna head back out, get this video edited and put up onto YouTube, and call it a weekend. Get ready for work tomorrow.